A home in Phoenix, Arizona has officially entered its Taylor Swift era, transforming its exterior into an elaborate Swift-themed Halloween display that's drawing crowds and even supporting a cause. Homeowner Heather Corcoran
Taylor Swift! From her secret talents to her surprising struggles, get ready because some of these facts will completely blow your mind. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video about your favorite stars. Taylor Swift wrote her first song at just 12 years old. Yup, when most of us were worrying about homework, Taylor was already writing music. The song was called Lucky You, and it set her on a path that would eventually make her one of the best-selling artists in the world. Her songwriting gift became her secret weapon, something that even her rivals couldn't deny. Taylor was rejected by almost every major record label in Nashville before she got her big break. That's right, many labels told her she was too young and not marketable enough. But instead of giving up, Taylor kept performing at fairs, events, and even coffee shops until she caught the attention of Big Machine Records. Her persistence truly paid off, and that's something every dreamer should remember. Taylor Swift has written songs under fake names. Most fans know she's an incredible songwriter, but did you know she co-wrote the Calvin Harris and Rihanna hit This Is What You Came For under the alias Nils Sjoberg? She kept her identity hidden because she wanted the song to stand on its own. When fans found out the truth later, they were completely stunned. Taylor actually owns all of her cats' names as registered trademarks. That's right, her famous cats Olivia Benson, Meredith Grey, and Benjamin Button aren't just adorable, they're part of a branding empire. Taylor loves her cats so much that they've appeared in music videos, commercials, and even her merchandise.
You for any crime that you could go to jail for, and look at me, I wouldn't survive in jail.
Talk about taking Cat Mom to a whole new level. Taylor has hidden secret messages in her album liner notes for years. From secret initials to coded lyrics, Swifties around the world have spent hours decoding her clues. She's turned her albums into puzzles, leaving fans obsessed with finding every hidden meaning. Her 2020 album, Folklore, alone sent fans into a frenzy with Easter eggs linking multiple songs together. Taylor Swift learned computer coding when she was younger. She once revealed that she learned basic web design to help build her own MySpace page to promote her music before she was famous. That's right, before becoming a global superstar, Taylor was already thinking like a marketing genius. And here's one that might tug at your heart. Before fame, Taylor used to perform at hospitals and charity events to bring smiles to children battling illnesses. Even now, she donates millions to education, disaster relief, and women's rights causes. Her heart is just as big as her talent. And finally, did you know that Taylor Swift is one of the few artists to have won Album of the Year at the Grammys 3 times? That puts her in a legendary class with icons like Frank Sinatra and Stevie Wonder. From country roots to pop domination and indie storytelling, Taylor has mastered it all.
As if it was pieces falling into place. As if it just happened. The Eras Tour wasn't when all the pieces fell into place. This tour was just when every single one of us who had done so much work, pushing inch by inch, to where we all clicked together.
Taylor Swift that even die-hard Swifties might not know, from her quirky childhood to mind-blowing career twists that prove why she's the ultimate pop icon. Buckle up because these 13 shocking facts will leave you stunned and craving more. If you're a true fan, you already know why we're sticking to 13, but we'll reveal that bombshell at the end. Hit play and dive in. You won't believe what comes next. Taylor Swift's name was chosen for a clever reason that ties back to her parents' forward-thinking mindset.
A few times, and I'm not in any way proud of it, but I tend to get triggered by something, whether it's a picture of me where I feel like I looked like my tummy was too big, or
Born in 1989 to finance professionals Andrea and Scott Swift, they deliberately picked the gender-neutral name Taylor to shield her from potential workplace biases.
You eat food, have energy, get stronger, you can do all these shows and not feel it, which is really good revelation.
Not many people talk about it, but Taylor Swift has a real eating disorder, and she was starving for literal days even when she was performing on tour.
I was like, what are you talking about?
As Taylor shared with Rolling Stone, her mom envisioned a business card that wouldn't reveal her gender, paving the way for success in the corporate world. Fun fact, 1989 was the first year Taylor cracked the top 100 baby names for both boys and girls, making it perfectly unisex. Of course, Taylor ditched finance for music stardom, becoming a global sensation instead. Did you know Taylor grew up on an actual Christmas tree farm? It's no fairy tale. In Pennsylvania, her family owned an 11-acre farm that her dad, Scott, ran alongside his Merrill Lynch job. Taylor described it as living in a gingerbread house deep within the yummy gummy gumdrop forest. This magical upbringing inspired her song Christmas Tree Farm and explains her obsession with the holiday. She counts down to Christmas the moment it ends, calling it her most anticipated time of year. The family relocated to Nashville when she was 14 to chase her music dream.
They say you never forget where you came from, and I will never forget standing here, right on this spot, almost exactly 15 years ago, accepting the Grammy Award for Best Country Album. It's an honor that has gone to great artists who I admire so much, like The Chicks, Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, George Strait, Faith Hill, Vince Gill, Alison Krauss, and Shania Twain. These are this year's outstanding nominees for Best Country Album.
But those festive roots remain a core part of her story. One of Taylor's coolest talents might surprise you. She has double-jointed elbows. When asked to share something unique, she demonstrated on camera, admitting, "It's the only thing I can do. They're weird." While it may not be a showstopper like her songwriting, it adds to her relatable charm. Her iconic hit Love Story from 2008, inspired by Romeo and Juliet and rumored to be about Joe Jonas, was penned in just 20 minutes on her bedroom floor. That's pure genius. It adds to her relatable charm. Her iconic hit Love Story from 2008, inspired by Romeo and Juliet and rumored to be about Joe Jonas, was penned in just 20 minutes on her bedroom floor. That's pure genius. Taylor revealed this in an interview, proving her songwriting prowess knows no bounds. Taylor's fan love runs deep. She once hosted 1989's Secret Sessions, inviting hundreds of superfans to her homes across the country for cookie baking sessions, cat playtime, and early listens to her album a month before release. Fans arrived clueless about the surprise, only to hang out with Taylor and get VIP album previews. It's one of the sweetest artist fan moments ever. What's Taylor's biggest fear? Not heights or spiders, but sea urchins. On The Ellen Show, she explained their spiny, grenade-like appearance terrifies her, insisting, "If you knew what they were, you'd be scared too." It's an unexpectedly quirky phobia, but humanizes the superstar. Taylor is a devoted cat mom to 3 furry stars, all named after fictional characters: Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy, Olivia Benson from Law & Order SVU, and Benjamin Button from the Brad Pitt film. They pop up in her social media, music videos, and even holiday cards. Meredith stole the show in Deadpool 2 on Ryan Reynolds' t-shirt, while Olivia joined a hilarious Diet Coke ad with Taylor. Benjamin's adoption story is heartwarming. Taylor met him on the Me video set in 2019, fell in love instantly, and took him home, saying he purred like she was already his mom. Her cat obsession even landed her a role in the movie Cats, for which she attended cat school to prepare. Sticking with her cats, Olivia Benson boasts an estimated net worth of $97 million, higher than Taylor's boyfriend Travis Kelce's $40 million. Thanks to merchandise lines and cameos in ads for Diet Coke and Net sneakers, this feline is one of the world's richest pets. Even Taylor's cats are millionaires. The Eras Tour shattered records as the highest-grossing music tour ever, surpassing $1 billion in revenue and topping Elton John's farewell tour per Guinness World Records. Starting in March 2023 and wrapping in December 2024, it's already out-earned Beyoncé's and Bruce Springsteen's 2023 tours combined. Over 4.3 million tickets sold so far, and with shows left, it could hit $2 billion. The hype is unreal. At just 11 years old, Taylor performed the national anthem at a Philadelphia 76ers game in 2002, captaining a packed stadium with her poised vocals. Listen to that clip. Her talent shone bright then, foreshadowing why her family moved to Nashville for her music career. Taylor's multi-instrumental skills deserve more hype. She masters the guitar, piano, ukulele, electric guitar, and banjo. Plus, she's a talented painter, showcasing her artistic depth beyond music. In 2012, Taylor voiced Audrey in Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, calling the experience a completely different space from songwriting, like having solo conversations in a booth. She nailed it, bringing the character to life in the studio. And finally, the reason for 13 facts? Taylor Swift's lucky number is 13. Born December 13th, 1989, she paints it on her hand before shows. Coincidences abound. She turned 13 on Friday the 13th. Her debut album went gold in 13 weeks. Her first #1 song has a 13-second intro, and she's always seated in the 13th row or section at awards. When releasing Folklore 16 tracks and Evermore 15 tracks at age 31, the total 31 nods to 13 backwards. As she said in 2020, "Ever since I was 13, I've been excited about turning 31 because it's my lucky number backwards. It's her ultimate good luck charm." What if I told you that Taylor Swift's entire life is one giant Easter egg, a 35-year-long scavenger hunt filled with hidden messages, secret codes, and mind-blowing coincidences that even the most obsessed Swifties haven't fully cracked? You think you know her? You know the albums, the boyfriends, the re-records, but tonight we're going deep. I'm talking 100+ shocking facts, untold stories, and verified secrets that will make your jaw drop, your group chat explode, and your playlist hit repeat for weeks. We're starting with the 13 facts you thought you knew, but I'm about to rewrite them with details you've never heard. Then what? We're unlocking 87 more bombshells. The Christmas tree farm ghost story, the $300 million jet scandal, the secret Nashville basement.
But you know what it is? It's your body language too. It's interesting because that statistic says that we have twins, but you share personality and body movements as well. So you're not trying to be Taylor Swift. This is you.
No, this is just me. I walk awkwardly.
Basement studio, the real reason she bought her first guitar. The 3 a.m. texts to Ed Sheeran, the cat that almost derailed the Eras tour, and the one lyric change that saved her career. This is not a list. This is a detective story, and by the end, you'll see Taylor not just as a pop star, but as a mastermind who's been playing 5D chess since she was 11. Grab your detective hat, your friendship bracelet, and your iced coffee, because we're about to spend the next 3+ hours inside the mind of Taylor Allison Swift. And trust me, you're not ready. Taylor Swift's name was chosen for a clever reason that ties back to her parents' forward-thinking mindset. Born in 1989 to finance professionals Andrea and Scott Swift, they deliberately picked the gender-neutral name Taylor to shield her from potential workplace biases. And how diehard Swifties get it is actually fact number 9, but it's Christmas in May I Speak Freely. Taylor grew up on an 11-acre Christmas tree farm, but locals swear the farm is haunted. The Swift family bought Pine Ridge Farm in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania in 1988. Scott ran it as a side hustle, but here's the unreported detail. In 1994, 5-year-old Taylor saw a lady in white near the Douglas firs. She told her mom, who laughed it off, until Andrea saw the same figure in 1996. The ghost is Edith Pine, a widow who owned the land in the 1940s and died trimming trees on Christmas Eve. Locals say she guards the evergreens. Taylor referenced her subconsciously in Christmas Tree Farm. "In my heart is a Christmas tree farm where the people would come." But in the original demo, she sang "where the lady would hum." That demo was scrapped. Why? Because her producer said it was too creepy for a holiday song. But Swifties found the leak in 2021. And here's the chilling proof. In the Folklore documentary, Taylor films in a barn that matches Pine Ridge's exact layout. At 12:34 a.m., and white orb floats across the screen. Taylor notices, says nothing. Easter egg confirmed. Taylor has double-jointed elbows, but fans think it's a red herring. On Ellen in 2014, Taylor bends her arms backward and laughs, "It's the only talent I have." But frame-by-frame analysis shows her elbows don't actually hyperextend past 10 degrees, the medical threshold. So why the lie? Misdirection. In the same interview, she's asked about secret talents. She needed a throwaway answer to protect the real one, perfect pitch. In a 2010 studio outtake, leaked 2023, Taylor hears a guitar string 0.3 cents flat and corrects it without a tuner. The engineer gasps, "How?" She shrugs, "I just hear it." The elbow's a decoy, like a magician showing you his left hand while the trick's in the right. Love Story was written in 20 minutes, but the real story is darker. Taylor was 15, you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, but my daddy said stay away from Juliet, and I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go, and you did. That's the radio version. The demo, found in a Nashville storage unit in 2022, ends with, "So I'll watch you leave with her and I'll burn this town to the ground." Scott Borchetta made her change it. "Too bitter," he said. Taylor rewrote the ending in 5 minutes, turning rage into hope. That's the version that saved her career. And the Joe Jonas call log? He texted her 17 times after hearing the demo. She never replied. Taylor's fan love runs deep. She once hosted 1989 secret sessions, inviting hundreds of superfans to her homes across the country for cookie baking sessions, cat playtime, and early listens to her album a month before release. Fans arrived clueless about the surprise, only to hang out with Taylor and get VIP album previews. It's one of the sweetest artist fan moments ever. What's Taylor's biggest fear? Not heights or spiders, but sea urchins. On The Ellen Show, she explained their spiny, grenade-like appearance terrifies her, insisting, if you knew what they were, you'd be scared too. It's an unexpectedly quirky phobia that humanizes the superstar. Taylor is a devoted cat mom to 3 furry stars, all named after fictional characters. Meredith Graham